TV soap news and spoilers say that Crestwood on August 12, 2025, casting long shadows across the manicured lawns and quiet streets, where secrets simmered beneath the surface of idyllic suburban life. In the fictional world of Beyond the Gates, the air was thick with anticipation, as the residents of this gated community braced for a day that would unravel mysteries, ignite old feuds, and unearth truths that had long been buried. The episode promised to be a turning point, a moment where the delicate threads of relationships and hidden histories would snap under the weight of revelation. For those who have followed the saga of Crestwood's tangled lives, this day was nothing short of seismic, a collision of past and present that would leave no one unscathed. The enigma of June's children. At the heart of the episode lies Jacob and Naomi, a couple whose marriage has been tested by the shadows of secrets and the weight of unspoken truths. For weeks, viewers have watched Naomi clutch a worn photograph, its edges frayed from years of handling, depicting two children whose identities have remained tantalizingly elusive. The image, a constant companion in her purse, has been a source of speculation among fans of Beyond the Gates. Who are these children, and why does Naomi guard their memories so fiercely? The answer, revealed in this episode, is a bombshell that threatens to upend the fragile equilibrium of Crestwood. As the episode opens, Jacob and Naomi sit in their sunlit kitchen, the morning light streaming through the window, illuminating the tension etched into their faces. Jacob, a man of quiet resolve, has grown increasingly restless with Naomi's evasiveness. "Who are they, Naomi?" he demands, his voice trembling with a mix of frustration and desperation. "You carry that picture like it's a piece of your soul, but you won't tell me why." Naomi's eyes, brimming with tears, betray the weight of her secret. She hesitates, her fingers tracing the edges of the photograph, before finally whispering, "They're mine, Jacob. They're my children." The revelation that the children in the photograph are Samantha and Tyrell sends shockwaves through the narrative. Samantha, the spirited young woman who has become a fan favorite for her wit and determination, and Tyrell, her brooding foster brother, are not merely the adopted children of the Thompson family, they are Naomi's biological children, given up years ago under circumstances that remain shrouded in mystery. The camera lingers on Jacob's face as the truth sinks in, his expression a kaleidoscope of betrayal, confusion, and heartbreak. Naomi's confession is not just a personal reckoning. It is the spark that ignites a firestorm of consequences, threatening to engulf everyone in Crestwood. The episode delves into the backstory of Naomi's decision, painting a vivid picture of a young woman trapped by circumstance. Flashbacks reveal a Naomi barely out of her teens, alone and overwhelmed, making the agonizing choice to give up her children in the hope of giving them a better life. The scenes are raw and unflinching, showing her tear-streaked face as she signs the adoption papers, her hands trembling with the weight of her sacrifice. The narrative masterfully weaves these moments into the present, where Naomi's reunion with Samantha and Tyrell looms on the horizon. Will they embrace her as their mother, or will the revelation fracture their already fragile sense of family? The stakes are impossibly high, and the episode leaves viewers on edge, wondering how this explosive truth will reshape the dynamics of Crestwood. Samantha's gambit and the fragile bonds of family. While Naomi's secret threatens to unravel the fabric of her marriage, Samantha is preoccupied with her own mission, to mend the fractured relationship between Martin and Smith, two men whose feud has cast a long shadow over Crestwood. Martin, a gruff patriarch with a penchant for holding grudges, and Smith, his estranged brother, have not spoken in years, their falling out the stuff of local legend. Samantha, ever the optimist, believes she can bridge the chasm between them, driven by her own need for family and belonging. Her plan is audacious, a staged encounter at the annual Crestwood Harvest Festival, where she hopes the shared nostalgia of their childhood will soften their hardened hearts. The episode paints a vivid picture of Samantha's preparations, her determination a beacon of hope amidst the gathering storm of revelations. She enlists Tyrell's help, though he is skeptical, his eyes shadowed with the weight of his own struggles. "You really think you can fix this, Sam?" he asks, his voice heavy with doubt. "Some things are too broken to put back together." Yet Samantha's resolve is unshakable, and she pours her heart into orchestrating the reunion, unaware that her world is about to collapse under the weight of Naomi's confession. The festival scene is a masterclass in tension, with the vibrant colors of autumn leaves and the lively chatter of the crowd juxtaposed against the simmering undercurrents of distrust. Samantha's plan unfolds with precision. She arranges for Martin and Smith to meet at the old oak tree where they once carved their initials as boys. The moment is electric, as the two men lock eyes, their faces a mirror of shared pain and unspoken regret. For a fleeting moment, it seems Samantha's gambit might succeed, as Martin's stern facade softens and Smith's guarded posture relaxes. But the moment is shattered by the arrival of a messenger, bearing news of Naomi's revelation. The brothers' fragile truce crumbles as old wounds are ripped open, and Samantha watches helplessly as her carefully laid plans dissolve into chaos. For Samantha and Tyrell, the discovery of their true parentage is a cataclysm. The episode captures their reactions with heartbreaking clarity, Samantha's fiery defiance as she grapples with feelings of betrayal, and Tyrell's quiet withdrawal, his silence more devastating than any outburst. The Thompson family, their foster home, has been their sanctuary, a place where they found stability after years of uncertainty. Now, that sanctuary is threatened, and the episode leaves viewers wondering whether Samantha and Tyrell can find a way to navigate this new reality or whether their world will indeed collapse under the weight of truth. Leslie's mysterious note and the ghost of the past. Meanwhile, Leslie, Crestwood's resident historian and keeper of secrets, finds herself drawn into a mystery of her own. The episode introduces a new thread of intrigue when Leslie discovers a cryptic note slipped under her door, its handwriting unfamiliar yet hauntingly evocative. The note reads simply, "The past is never truly gone. Meet me at the old mill at dusk." The words are innocuous enough, but they carry an air of menace, as though the writer knows more about Leslie's life than she has ever shared. Leslie, a woman whose sharp mind and unflappable demeanor have made her a pillar of the community, is rattled by the note. The episode delves into her psyche, revealing a woman haunted by her own history, a past she has carefully buried beneath layers of routine and respectability. As she digs into the note's origins, the narrative weaves a tapestry of suspense, with each clue leading her deeper into Crestwood's shadowy underbelly. The old mill, long abandoned and shrouded in local lore, becomes a symbol of the secrets that linger in the town's collective memory. The episode's pacing is masterful, as Leslie's investigation unfolds in parallel with the drama surrounding Naomi, Samantha, and Tyrell. She pores over old records, her fingers tracing the faded ink of town archives, searching for any hint of who might have sent the note. The possibility that it could be from an old friend or family member adds a layer of personal stakes to her quest. Leslie's past is a mosaic of half-forgotten relationships and unresolved conflicts, and the note stirs memories she had long suppressed. Was it her estranged sister, who vanished years ago after a bitter argument? Or perhaps a former lover, whose departure left a wound that never fully healed? The episode keeps viewers guessing, each revelation peeling back another layer of Leslie's complex history. The climax of Leslie's storyline comes when she arrives at the old mill, the setting sun casting eerie shadows across the crumbling structure. The air is thick with the scent of decay and the distant hum of crickets, amplifying the tension as Leslie steps cautiously inside. The camera lingers on her face, her eyes wide with a mix of fear and determination, as she hears the creak of a floorboard behind her. Turning slowly, she is confronted by an old woman, her face lined with the weight of years, yet unmistakably familiar. "Hello, Leslie," the woman says, her voice a whisper that carries the weight of decades. The episode ends on this cliffhanger, leaving viewers stunned and desperate for answers. Who is this woman, and what does she want with Leslie? The encounter promises to unravel yet another thread in Crestwood's intricate tapestry of secrets. A community on the brink. As the episode draws to a close, the residents of Crestwood are left reeling from the day's events. Naomi's confession has set in motion a chain of consequences that will ripple through the community, challenging the bonds of family and friendship. Samantha's failed attempt to reconcile Martin and Smith underscores the fragility of trust, while Tyrell's quiet anguish hints at a deeper struggle to come. Leslie's encounter with the mysterious woman at the mill opens a new chapter of intrigue, one that promises to unearth secrets that could shake Crestwood to its core. The episode's strength lies in its ability to balance these interwoven storylines, each one a microcosm of the larger themes of Beyond the Gates. The weight of the past, the fragility of relationships, and the relentless pursuit of truth. The cinematography is stunning, with sweeping shots of Crestwood's idyllic streets juxtaposed against the raw emotion of its characters. The score, a haunting blend of strings and piano, underscores the tension, building to a crescendo that leaves viewers breathless. For those who have yet to witness the drama of August 12, 2025, in Beyond the Gates, the episode is a must-watch, a roller coaster of emotion and intrigue that will leave you questioning the nature of family, the cost of secrets, and the power of the past to shape the present. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV soap news and spoilers for more updates on Beyond the Gates.